sentence openers. I've mentioned our dress-ups. Hopefully you guys are familiar with those. But sentence openers are really important because they vary the sentences that you present. They don't just open them different, but they vary the way they sound. So I think I've done this with you before where I've kind of told you a little story. And it's something like, the pig escaped from the cage. The pig ran across the field. The pig found a mouse and decided to chase it. Then he ran back toward his cage. The pig ate the scraps in the cage. Then he went to the store. Okay, whatever. I would think all of us would recognize that's really boring. Did you have a question about the pig? Can you add a part? Sure, add a part. Then the pig got turned into bacon. And then he went to the store. Anyway, hopefully you recognize. What do you recognize? What's wrong with that? It was a good story, but it lacked something. What did it lack?
You kept saying the.
The pig, or he. What else, Philip? It was low. What? There might have been some run-on sentences. The sentences were really short and choppy. I want you guys to get longer, more developed sentences. But the fundamental problem is that I'm starting with the subject and verb opener. The pig escaped. The pig ran. The pig ate. It's the same thing over and over. And that's boring. It's just really boring writing. And so what you have to really work on doing is changing up your sentence openers. So I might start it with the pig escaped from the cage. Just imagine Farmer Joe and his little pig. What's the pig's name maybe? Piggy? Just call him Piggy. Okay. So we could get a name. That's going to make things a little bit better. Piggy escaped from the cage. Now, what was the next sentence? He ran across the field, something like that. The pig ran across the field. And so what I might say is, slowly, the pig ran across the field. Because I've never seen I've actually seen some pigs that are kind of fast. What do you think, Philip? Say the last part again. Yes, I could do that. I could also say after the big escape, the pig ran across the field. What's after the big escape? It's a phrase. It's a prepositional phrase. That's also an opener. I can open sentence with prepositional phrases. I can open them with, guys, look like you're so bored and this is so exciting. Wake up, sit up. Mr. Morgan, sit up.
I was up till 11 o'clock.
I'm sorry that you were up till 11 o'clock. Well, I'm sorry that you were up till 11 o'clock. Go to bed earlier next time. You're not that tired, thank you. Good. The girls are awake and the boys are just so sleepy. What's the problem? All right, let's get back to our story. So we've used a couple of different things. We've said, let me write these down. Why do all of the markers just like to disappear there? So I've used an ly. Slowly, because I'm thinking the pig is not very fast. Slowly, the pig ran. I guess I could do slowly. The pig ran. ... I also said after the breakout, and we said that was a prepositional phrase. So prepositional, ly. Of course, subject verb is one. What are some of our other opening possibilities? Very short sentence. I love that one because it can be dramatic. So at the end, maybe once we get to the end of the story, I could say something like, pig died. You know, just very kind of low key, dramatic. That's a very short sentence. It has to be 5 words or less. And so it's used more for emphasis. Okay, what other openers do we have? I couldn't understand. The ing. So let's do VSS, very short sentence. Then we have ing. Okay, so something like, okay, let's start the story again. Piggy escaped from the cage. Slowly, the pig ran across the field. After the breakout, I could put that first. After the breakout, he slowly ran across the field. I'll save the VSS for the end. Thinking, here's the ing, thinking that there might be food across the field, he kept trucking it. There's that ing. Thinking there might be food, he kept going. Okay, what's another one? Philip.
Whimpering sadly, Pokey watched his friend Piggy.
Whimpering, that's an ing. Whimpering sadly, there you've used 2. You've incorporated that ly. Do you have another one? Clausal. And remember, we talked about that one when we talked about the clauses. The when, where, why, or not when, where, while. Where, while, as, since, if, although, and because. And so I could say something, let me see, thinking there was food across the field, he kept trucking it. Although he was in pretty good shape for a 500-pound pig, he collapsed. There's my although. Then I could pull in the VSS, he died. Then he went to the store. There's 2 VSSs. What I really love, let me just tell you, and this, if you guys are old enough now to start doing this, is triples. I could say he died, he was butchered, he went to the store. There's 3 VSSs. Nice drama there. So instead of the pig, he ran, he did this, he did that, I have changed up all of these sentences. Donnie, do you like what I did better? I think Donnie's asleep. Donnie, are you asleep? Somebody needs to like jab him and wake him up. Oh, he heard that. Let's wake up. Okay. If we were talking about Jesus. Yes, exactly. So if we wrote something at Easter, you know, you could use that. You know, he died, he was crucified, he died, he rose again. So certainly, stop with the water. But can you put it down, like in the seat in front of you, please? Just put it in, put it in the seat in front of you. Okay, well, you need to stop touching it, but you need to throw it away after we leave class. All right, so sentence openers. Can a sentence opener double as a dress-up? This is like a Jeopardy question. No. Then why do you underline and put the color on a sentence opener? You may not do that. It is either a sentence opener or a dress-up. So if you use quickly, the pig ran across the field, you may not underline it in red. It is a sentence opener and you have to put the number in front of it. And I don't have the numbers up there, but I think they're on a document up on Sycamore so that you know the numbers. If it's not, I'll put it up. Yes. Exactly. That is a good way to put it. No double dipping. Yes.
If we had 2 sentences that started with L-Y, would we count one as our L-Y starter and the other as our L-Y?
No, it has to be in the middle of the sentence. No, you could count it as a triple. You could say, slowly he looked. Quickly he darted. Finally he arrived. dress up, it has to be in the middle of the sentence and not at the beginning. So you have to be really careful of that, and you have to know your colors, and you have to know your numbers. And so I'll make sure that's posted on Sycamore so that you can look it up if you need to. You've probably also got all of that information in the IEW handbook, which should be on your mom's bookshelf for all of those who are existing students. If you're new, they don't have it yet. But based on, IEW doesn't do the colors. That's something that we do to make it easier for our teachers. So that's why I put that up on Sycamore for you. So, the dress ups, once again, subject, verb, prepositional opener. What's next? Any of them? ly, ing, clausal, and very short sentence. So I should begin to see you using those. And what I'll probably do is with each writing assignment, I'll say use 2, and I might suggest one of them that you try. If you're not comfortable with using all of them, then pick one. Each writing assignment, pick one and say, okay, I'm going to use this. And then just, tell me, hey, and I want to see you use it well. Sometimes students will kind of get them a little mixed up. They'll incorporate a couple of the openers together. And while that's not bad, sometimes it creates a lot of words. So we need to be careful of that. So tomorrow for homework, you are doing chapter test 1, which I need to go find and put in your family mail. Be neat. Put your name on it. Make sure you put your name on it. And place it in your folder that you'll bring back next week to turn in. You don't have to send it via email to me. You don't have to put it on Dropbox. I want the papers to come in, so we'll get it. So finish it. If you're not comfortable taking it tomorrow and you need more time to study, feel free. It just has to come in by next Wednesday. And then you are doing your concrete paper final draft. Okay? And I hopefully only gave you a couple of things to work on. So do that. And then Friday, as always, is a catch-up day if you need it. All right, any questions? Yes?
So the mugging the grammar test is last?
Yeah, because I don't know what I did with it. This is the second thing today I've lost. So I have to go hunt it down.
Hey, I can simplify. I can everything.
You and I maybe need to talk. I just don't know what I did with it. I got it out of the office this morning, and I stuck it in something, in one of my 3 bags. So I'm going to go look for it. Hopefully it shows up in your family mail. And if not, it'll be on Sycamore.
Maybe one part of each.
So, all right, that is all.